Destiny Payton, if you didn't want to be embarrassed, you should have vacated that man's house. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me. Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. The views that I express are my own personal opinions and reactions for research and commentary, and everything is alleged. Join me while I discuss hot topics, reality TV, celebrity news, and more. Please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. So let's get into this video, guys. I wanted to make this video to ask a question. Should LeBaric have pity for Destiny? Now, without Destiny being able to, and I think that that's BS, but without her being able to give us information as far as what happened or what caused the reason for her and her ex-husband to be divorced, a lot of people are leaning towards LeBaric. Destiny has stated that they had a long-term, long-distance relationship. I think she said they dated for over 5 years before she relocated and moved to Huntsville. That showed that LeBaric was interested in Destiny, unless it was a lie. Next, we know that LeBaric had complaints that Destiny would not take his last name. And for some men, that's a big deal. They can take that as a form of rejection. And then the final thing that we've been able to learn, and I think now that I look back on this, I think this was said for pity, but it was initially said that LeBaric served her with divorce papers 3 weeks after she gave birth. And she basically made that a storyline for anyone that would listen. And I'm beginning to think that that may not have been the case, because she later said during some of her interviews that she decided to give the marriage another shot. I don't see that man being that upset where he would give her divorce papers 3 weeks after she gave birth, and then mysteriously he just changes his mind. So I definitely think that Destiny said that, number one, to damage his character, and number two, to gain sympathy. Then we know that Destiny went on a hate his mom campaign. She kept saying that there were 3 people in their marriage: her, him, his mother, and how he wouldn't leave, or whatever she kept saying, cleave and leave, or whatever it was. And we all should know the quickest way to turn your man against you, talk about his mama. Me personally, I think that that was something else that Destiny made up. And I think that his mom may have had a right to not like her. She's not likable at all. But my question is, should he have pity on Destiny? It's been a hot topic for the past, 3 days, that Destiny blew up on Chris Fletcher and his wife. Most of us can put 2 and 2 together, and we have assumed that she's going off on Chris Fletcher because of that open house. Number 1, open house mean house must be open to be shown to whoever walks through the door. It wasn't a private showing where people contacted Chris and they wanted to come by and view the place, because if it was, then Chris would have walked through the house, walked through each room, showed the person this room, the bathroom, the basement, the backyard, all of that. This was an open house. Typically, during open houses, you are free to roam. So Destiny's anger shouldn't be at Chris Fletcher. But my question is, how do we get to the open house anyway? Did Destiny not say that she was refinancing that home? Was that another lie? It's been said that LeBerick paid the mortgage up for a year for her to do so, refinance in her own name. Obviously, she couldn't do that, and LeBerick decided to list the home for sale. Now, should he have pity on Destiny? Should that man take care of Destiny for the rest of her life, basically, as far as providing her a home just because she has a son by him? I think not. That is not the norm. The norm is to do exactly what he's doing, selling the house. And then if there's a profit or whatever from the sale, then I'm sure that those proceeds would be split between the two of them. Destiny has had enough time. She's had income coming in, and she should have secured herself a place instead of her getting mad at anybody. And then on top of that, she is trouncing around with her new man, Moses. So should LeBerick provide a place for Destiny, their son, and her new man whenever he comes to visit, which honestly doesn't seem like as much at all? He couldn't make the trip with her to California. We saw he wasn't at Martell's little shindig the other night. But still, she's let it be known that she has a man. That is not LeBerick's job. I'm sorry. And I don't feel sorry for Destiny at all. We see Destiny as a big girl. Destiny is ready to pop off with whomever, whenever. But it seems like with LeBerick, she wrote a check her ass couldn't cash. On the outside looking in, he's a well-established man. And again, she rejected him by saying that she didn't want to take on his last name. It's been alleged that there was some cheating involved, allegedly. And the people are saying that it was Destiny that did it. So no, he shouldn't be on the hook for her just because they have a child. His responsibility is to support his child. And if Destiny is unable to downsize, get her a smaller home, or get her a nice condo, or get her a nice apartment, then maybe she should think about giving her ex-husband custody of that child. But in no way is he stuck taking care of her for the rest of her damn life. I don't think so. Or at least until that baby is 18. That's not how it works. Hell, they weren't even married that long. What was it, a year or two? And it looks like she is able to tell her story because she's been talking about this book that she's going to write where she's going to spill everything. So you can spill it in a book, but not on a TV show that you've been on for the past, 3 years? So I'm no longer buying that. I'm not buying that there is some gag order where Destiny can't talk. Destiny does not want to talk, like she don't want to talk about shit else. And I think Destiny's nasty ass attitude and her combative behavior is the reason why that man decided to divorce her anyway. We already know what happened with her and Stormy when she threw a chair at her. We know she was upset, got on the show being upset with Kimmy. She's been on a hate train when it comes to Mel. And now Chris Fletcher and his wife. And I'm sorry, that could not have been my husband, that she was all up in his face. Oh, hell no. I didn't see enough neck rolling, pointing, or anything from Chris Fletcher's wife. And sis, you're going to have to do better than that. Because like I said, ain't no woman going to step to my husband. No, you're going to step to me and let me know what the problem is. So yeah, I just think Destiny is difficult as hell. And I just wanted you all's opinion on this. Should her husband have pity for her because she has a child by him? Should he let her stay in that house instead of selling it? And I say again, hell no. If he was going to do that, he could have stayed in the house and stayed with her. Obviously, that's not what he wants, so she gotta go. But you guys, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you have pity for Destiny. Look, no one wants to be a single mom. That's not what I'm saying. But her husband definitely should not be on the hook. So drop down, guys. Please also, before you leave, make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.